My name is Paul. I'm an Operations Supervisor out of Oakville, Ontario. I took mechanical engineering technology at Red River College, so I knew I wanted to do something related to that in terms of processing or design. While the program itself kind of described itself as a training program, it gave me the impression it would lead towards possibilities that included those skills. I was placed into the different departments following the process. So I started off in material handling, so receiving, grading, and transferring grain, as well as the auxiliary departments such as quality assurance, maintenance. The tasks themselves were meant to train. You're really fully immersed in the day-to-day operations. You work right next to the operators. You do exactly what they do, and you learn the process by doing what they do day in and day out. And that's simply the best way to learn the process, is to actually get involved and to understand how the plants operate from beginning to end. And it's working with all of that. It really solidifies that learning and gives you that confidence and experience that's only going to benefit you later down the road. There was a movement component involved with this program. I was relocated twice, the first from Winnipeg to Portage La Prairie. And from Portage La Prairie, I worked at the oat mill as well as a pioneer facility, Dundonald. And then I was relocated to Yorkton, Saskatchewan, where I worked for the oilseeds division out of their plant there. I would say overall it was a good thing. I got out, lived on my own, met new people, and had different experiences, and it ultimately came down to what I made of the experience. That's what makes it rewarding and something you can look back on fondly, is the effort you put into it. Coming into Richardson, I found the work environment to be extremely welcoming and conducive to developing myself and learning and growing. I felt immediately welcomed by everybody there, management and operators and employees. And everyone was super open to working with me and teaching me the process and all the ins and outs of what we do at these facilities, which coming into it, it was pretty intimidating. There's a lot going on. These are complicated plants, but everyone was excellent. That's probably what stood out to me the most throughout this program, is the people that I met and the relationships I built throughout it. I was so lucky. All the people I worked with were amazing, and we all worked together, great attitudes. It made work enjoyable and fun as well. And I'd say that was, definitely the most meaningful. Definitely communication and teamwork. I'd say those are probably the two greatest skills and the most used throughout my experience. You're part of a team at these plants. There's a lot of people working and a lot going on, and communication with each other and making sure everyone's on the same page is hugely important. Throughout my time in the maintenance department, I'd never had much experience working on equipment such as what you see in the plant, and so I spent several months between the two locations I worked at, working with the maintenance guys, millwrights, electricians, and learning about their trades. And they're all very eager and willing to share with you what they know. And it's kind of fun to get involved and take these large, impressive pieces of equipment apart and learn how they operate. I think the people who would be best suited for the operations development program are those who are self-starters, like new experiences, who like to be challenged, and who enjoy working with their hands, as well as people who are searching for a meaningful career with the potential for a leadership position. It's certainly got its fair share of challenges, but it's all very rewarding and worth it at the end of the day.